Morrow Collision Center. Take a look at our first set of results. This is from Marshalltown Speedway, happening on Friday, August the 7th. Congratulations to all those gentlemen making their way to Victory Lane on Friday at Marshalltown Speedway. Lots of things going on at Iowa State Fair Speedway. Thank you, Fast Track Fan, for the videos here. Glenn Gladson Jr. taking the lead as he has a want to do this year in the Sportmon Division Championship night at Iowa State Fair Speedway. Glenn Gladson wins in the Sport Mod. Hobby stocks are up next, and I think Jason Parkin can probably try to guess who is going to do well in the hobby stocks. You betcha. Shannon Anderson wins in the hobby stock division. Stock cars up on our docket next. A great turnout for the stock car divisions. A nice track. And white flag lap guy gets turned around. They already got the white flag. Gary Bass wins in the stock car division because of that, the yellow checker finish. Modified divisions now, as we take a look and see how things shake out in the modified divisions. A very heated battle for a little while before it looks like our friend Nick Roberts takes the checkered flag first, so congratulations to him. Late models, there's Daryl DeFrance on the inside. I believe Jeff Akey on the outside there. Akey says, you know what? I'm going to just motor on by everybody. This guy put on a clinic in a different zip code as he takes the checkered flag in the late model division. Sprint cars run at the Iowa State Fair Speedway now. I'm sure you know that by now. And when the checkered flags were waving, Clint Benson outdueled Matt Morrow to take home the checkered flag. And in the Carl Chevrolet dirt trucks, there's Brad Moyer on the inside, Rick Clark on the outside. There goes Matt Morrow sliding in front of Clark. Clark comes back down underneath. Look at this cool shot here, though, right down the backstretch. Thank you, Robbie, for helping us out with this really cool camera shot going into turn number 3. But everybody was watching that dude right there, Todd Inman. He jumped into 23, the truck that has Great Day on the hood. He had to start dead last because he hasn't been in an event this year. But when the race was all done, he's knocking on the door. Last turn of the race. Brad Moyer still in the lead. Did Inman get around him? Coming out of turn 4. No, Brad holds him off. Good job out of Brad Moyer winning in the Carl Chevrolet dirt trucks. But here are the results from the divisions and who finished second and third. Akey, Benson, Roberts, Bass, Gladson, as we mentioned, Gladson is supposed to be, and Anderson all winning in the hobby stock divisions. Here are the truck results. There's Tony's sister, Laree, in there checking things out. Glad to have her in town. Again, Inman finished second. Matt Morrow finished in third place. But we did mention it was championship night, which means the champions were crowned at Iowa State Fair Speedway. And there are your champions for 2015. Congratulations. Look at Matt Morrow doubling up, everybody, getting the sprint car championship and the dirt truck championship. And how about Shannon Anderson? His 20th track championship ever. So a great job out of our buddy Shannon Anderson. Of course, they do have lots of more racing in a bunch of different tracks in the areas, including Clark County Speedway, which ran on Saturday as well. There are your winners from the Clark County Speedway. Also, Boone ran on Saturday night. Now, Boone got a couple of the features in, and then the rains came. So here's what the deal is at Boone next week. Normal start time. They're going to finish up the A mains in those divisions, and then they're going to have a full program. So that's the game plan at Boone. So keep that in mind. Also on Saturday, ARCA Series ran at Berlin Raceway, and look at this, Mason Mitchell in a Bill Venerini car in the number 55 finished in second place. Of course, Mason Mitchell, the ARCA champion from last year, from right here in Des Moines. So good job out of Mason. His car didn't do too bad either. Now the Xfinity guys were racing at Watkins Glen, New York, and check out the action here as it was a 1-2 finish for Roger Penske's organization as Joey Logano takes home the checkered flag. But afterwards is when all the fireworks started. That's Regan Smith going over to our buddy Brendan Gaughan and giving him an earful. Then he goes over and talks about this. This was running through his mind because looking behind him, he gets turned by Ty Dillon, another guy who's been on this program as well. So he goes over and decides he's going to have a little conversation with Ty as he's going on camera. So he gets in his face, and then the pushing and shoving begin. Reaches over, underwear. He's going to grab his lid, takes his hat off his head, and then he pulls his uniform. Almost like he ripped his zipper out of his uniform, grabbed his little fireproof underwear, his Yingling fireproof underwear. That was the talk of everything on Saturday. But when everything was done, both guys did sit down, and whether or not a peace pipe was smoked, we don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on those guys next time around. So again, things getting heated up. So Logano, Keselowski, and Chris Buescher, the highest finishing regular in the Xfinity Series. Boris Said, who ran in the Des Moines Grand Prix, finished in 4th. So good job out of Boris Said in that event. Now, they were at Watkins Glen on Saturday, which means they are at Watkins Glen on Sunday as well. A.J. Allmendinger was on the pole as he takes the lead at the very beginning of the race. Very strong run for A.J. Allmendinger. There's Denny Hamlin losing his hood again. Seems to be habitual for Hamlin, but he can end up going. When one incident happens, another one happens. A chain reaction. There was the guy who was dominant until he had electrical problems. He had to change his battery during the event. Then he was okay. And there's Kevin Harvick leading the race. 2 turns to go, not laps, turns to go. He runs out of gas. And that's all right, at least according to Joey Logano, because Joey Logano wins again. He sweeps the first person to ever do so at Watkins Glen in New York. Joey Logano wins the NASCAR Sprint Cup race at Watkins Glen. Here is what happened also. Kyle Busch ended up beating Harvick to the start-finish line, which means he now has enough points and officially is second in the chase now. He is in the top tier, which means he is eligible for the championship. There are local guys and the guys who have been on our races as well, so there you have it. Also, Big Lou was here on Friday. He gave you his picks for the NASCAR Final Four. He got 3 of them for you, and then we kind of ran out of time, so here are his Final Four picks. We'll review what he had. He picked Kevin Harvick. He picked Logano, who did incredibly well. Jimmie Johnson, he said, and the 4th one, which we didn't have a chance to get on the air, Kyle Busch was his 4th pick. So we'll see whether or not his streak does continue when it comes to that. Stewart ran last night as well. There are your winners from Stewart International Speedway. No, we did not forget about Knoxville Raceway as we take a look and show you what happened at Knoxville Raceway. 360 Nationals up close and personal. Terry McCarl on the pole. That's our buddy from Altoona as the green flag waves and Terry says, all right, gentlemen, let me show you how this is done. Heads into turn number 1 and just says, okay, you guys can watch the rear of my wing, because that's all you're going to see from here on out. McCarl hitting up high, hitting the cushion, and just riding it perfectly for the entire event. The event went green flag all the way around, and then this is the most important one. He gets the white flag. Terry McCarl comes home victorious, winning the 360 Nationals at Knoxville Raceway. Don Long is the guy who lent him a motor. He didn't even have a motor 2 weeks ago. He came in to say congratulations, and McCarl kisses him. McCarl kisses everybody. So guys, gals, everybody watch out. There is his owner and engine builder in Victory Lane as well. So congratulations to our friend Terry McCarl winning the Knoxville 360 Nationals. That's, I believe, his 4th 360 Nationals titles and his 6th 360 win overall at Knoxville Raceway. So congratulations. Also, another race that happened, just finished several hours ago. I saw the press conference was going on at about 11:30 last night at Knoxville. Last night, the Capitani Classic is what they call it. Danny Lasowski had the race won until turns 3 and 4 when Shane Stewart pulled a slide job on him and ended up winning. Congratulations to Shane Stewart winning the Capitani Classic. Now, if you're into sprint cars, this is your week because you were racing on Saturday, you raced last night, and then tonight is the 20th annual Front Row Challenge. 20 grand up for grabs, 410s back at Oskaloosa. Yeah, the National Sprint League is going to be at Oski tonight. Then you are going to get a breather. You're going to get a day to kind of recoup as in Tuesday, and then it is time for the granddaddy of them all, the Knoxville Nationals, 55th running of the Knoxville Nationals. And as always, you can win tickets from us right here at Great Day in the Monday Morning Race Review. Here's what you need to do. Go to our Facebook page and then just let us know what day you can go. Can you go Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, or Saturday night? Because we have 4 packs of tickets we are going to be giving away to 4 different people. One's for Wednesday, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So go to our Facebook page. Tell us which one of those you can go to. If you can go to all of them, tell us you can go to all of them. We're going to have winners for Wednesday and Thursday at the end of the show today. And then tomorrow, we'll let you know who wins the Friday and Saturday tickets. So go to our Facebook page and get signed up. We thank Brian Stickle and everybody over at Knoxville Raceway for hooking us up with Knoxville tickets all year long. And that, my friends, will do it for this edition of the Monday Morning Race Review brought to you